Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And today we're going to be talking about IQ, or IQIYI. And as you guys know, this is basically the Netflix of China. And I'm going to be talking about what's actually going on with the stock and why a bunch of Chinese stocks are actually down in the market today. Now, if you guys take a look at the recent news regarding IQ, they're actually facing an SEC probe, kind of similar to Luckin Coffee. Now, this obviously isn't good for IQ, just because, as you guys know, Luckin Coffee kind of went through the same thing, and the stock ended up plunging a lot after, it turned out that a bunch of their accounting stuff was fraudulated. Now, I just want everybody to know that I don't hold any short positions in IQ. I don't own any shares either, so this is a complete unbiased video. I'm just going to tell you guys on how I see it. Obviously, this isn't good for the company. If it turns out that the SEC probe finds out that the company is fraudulent, this could actually lead to the delisting of Chinese stocks. As you guys know, ever since the LK incident, or Luckin Coffee incident, Chinese stocks have kind of been on thin ice. I know President Trump has talked about delisting all the Chinese stocks from the New York Stock Exchange, just because a lot of fraudulent stuff is coming out with these stocks. Now, I'm not claiming that IQ is fabricating sales. I'm a very fact-based person. I actually wait for the articles to come out or for the company to admit that, yes, we have done fraud. But what does this actually mean? I think the idea of IQ is pretty smart. I'm not surprised that their sales were good, just because, a lot of people were inside the whole pandemic thing. So more people did subscribe to like Netflix type stuff, right? Disney Plus and Netflix and IQ and all that kind of stuff. Now, but what this actually is doing though, and like I said, because of the whole LK incident, people are going to be looking at this in a different light right now, because as you guys know, when LK was accused, it turned out to be true that they did fabricate their sales. When people found out, or investors found out, that IQ is under an SEC probe, that they're under investigation, people are now really hesitant, and it's actually weighing a lot on the Chinese market as well. A lot of Chinese stocks are down today. I know this one is down, Baidu is down, GSX Tech Edu is down. So obviously, if the probe for IQ turns out to be true and the company is fabricating sales or fabricating anything at this point, this could be the last straw for Chinese stocks. And like I said, I don't know for sure if anything was fabricated. I know they're just undergoing a probe, so nothing actually has been confirmed, or else the stock would be trading at $1. But I just want you guys to be careful when it comes to investing in Chinese stocks. Obviously, they're under a lot of hot water right now. A lot of them are undergoing a bunch of probes and stuff like that, and I just don't want you guys getting caught in the fire. Like I said, I'm not the one investing in this company. You guys can feel free to do as you wish, but I'm just kind of giving a disclaimer just to be careful. Either side, whether you're holding a short position or you're holding shares or whatever the case. As you guys know, this thing could revisit the LK situation where the stock was halted for about 2 months, and it was just honestly a horrible show for that whole stock. I just want you guys to be careful, especially when it comes to investing in these Chinese stocks, because a lot of them are coming out to, either one, they're fraudulent or fabricating sales, or two, a lot of them are undergoing SEC probe. Now, if this probe does turn out to be true and IQ is fabricating sales or falsifying numbers, I could see a delisting of Chinese stocks from the New York Stock Exchange. I think LK was the final straw in that specific sense. Kind of like, we'll give you one more chance, but if it happens again, then everything is going to get delisted. That means Alibaba, GSX Tech Edu, IQ, and all those other stocks will probably get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. But with that being said, guys, you just, like I said, be careful. I'll make an update video on IQ when I actually find out more information about what the probe finds out to be and how it turns out. As you guys know, sometimes probes do take a little bit to actually finish the investigation and stuff like that. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about today's video. Please leave a like on the video below and subscribe to the channel.